see some other sort of ideas that were in it. Let's see if it starts here. All right, so in this case, we kind of have our digital Obi-Wan and Boga. So you recognize that this reflects kind of what was done in the movie, but this is a product of our Videomatic department, and then it started out with storyboard, and I put temporary sound effects in it to see how it goes. But, you know, editing is all about movement and cutting. Things have to move the right speed. They have to move from the right part of frame so that on a cut, your eye follows the action. So there are a lot of little rules that you follow about screen directions so that consistently, there's Obi-Wan on this, it's supposed to almost fall out. And of course, at this point, it's not practical to animate the running legs very easily. And a lot of the traffic is just represented by blocks and blobs because you don't want to take the time to really commit to the details yet. And what you're doing here is you're deciding on, well, what's the action going to be and what gags you're going to play better than others. And one of the ones I enjoy here is that Grievous goes, well, you'll see, he not only knocks down a lot of troopers and stuff, but he has a sequence where there's an oncoming train. They go into the tunnel, and I sort of wanted to do this sequence, and then Grievous is supposed to be going on the ceiling. And then, Boga goes up on the ceiling, so the scene from then, here comes the train, yeah? And, yeah. You're supposed to drive through the train, down the aisle, you know, hurling people right and left, I guess. You know, and then, so you can see that there's a lot of crazy ideas that ultimately we have this sort of version of every action sequence where there's trial situations, and you know you once again see how the energy plays out. I think the actual fight starts closer to this area and then chase in the final cut of the movie. But one thing that I missed in this is that we had this nice windmill sequence in this version of it. It was going to be the Utapau, abyss there. There would have been some fun sound possibilities, of course, for this particular action.
Prepare to move out of orbit. I will be up in a few moments.
Right, so I get to be Grievous until Matt Wood took the job from me. But, we have a microphone plugged into the editing machine. We can just put in lines of dialogue. Indiana Jones truck chase portion of the fight. And Grievous has his force stick, and he's trying to first cut the cable. the Roadrunner. And then there was this. This gets into some abstract sort of ideas. But just to come out of the tunnel, the lightsaber. And remember, this is all temporary. It was very Indiana Jones, wasn't it? Sort of. It's my favorite. See, with multiple arms, I wanted to. Now, here was a crazy idea. We had Grievous's brain in his chest originally, and it was kind of a glowing, throbbing brain. And so the idea was to stop him by destroying his brain. Of course, this gets a little sadistic here. We're not done yet. Let's take one more step. Okay. So it was a little bloodthirsty, but that was it. So.